US Physics Olympiad, year 2018. F equal MA, first round. This year, this Olympiad was split by two exams, A and B, and you can choose to participate either one day for exam A or next week in exam B. And the results was counted separately. That was again 25 problems, and for this amount it was given 75 minutes. Subscribe for this channel to get more problems every day. Problem 1. Which of the following graphs best shows the velocity versus time of an object originally moving upward in the presence of air friction? Solution. First of all, when object is moving, there are two forces acting on it. That's a gravity force, which is constant and is going down, and also air resistance, which depends from speed, and it's always opposite to motion. And it's greater when speed is greater. It means that during all this motion, total acceleration must decrease, and finally it will reach terminal speed, which is negative. On this picture we have case C, in which we have constant acceleration. So it means that looks like there are no air resistance. On other pictures we have terminal speed, but on picture A it's positive. It means that the object always going up, which is not correct. On pictures B and E we have terminal speed equals 0. It means that finally object is not moving, which is not correct. And only on picture D we have terminal speed is negative and acceleration always decreasing. So that's the correct answer. Problem 2. A 3 kilogram mass moving at 30 meters per second to the right collides elastically with a 2 kilogram mass traveling at 20 meters per second to the left. What is the speed of the center of mass of the system after collision? Solution for problem 2. The speed of center of mass is constant, so we can just count it before collision, and we can use formula V speed of center of mass equal this expression, which is 10 meters per second. And this is answer B. Which one is correct? That was a solution for problem number 2. Problem number 3. Ball 1 traveling in the positive x direction strikes an equal mass ball 2 that is originally at rest. All of the following must be true after the collision except. Solution for problem number 3. Let's check all sentences. A. The total final momentum in the x direction equals the initial momentum of ball 1. That's true because we have momentum conservation, and means that this is not correct answer. B. The total kinetic energy after the collision equals the initial kinetic energy of the ball 1. That could be not true because collision could be completely elastic, completely inelastic, or partially elastic. And because this is not completely true, that could be a correct answer. C. The final momentum of the two balls in the y direction adds to 0. That's correct because initial momentum in direction y is 0. And we have momentum conservation. D. The final speed of the center of mass of the two balls is equal to half the initial speed of ball 1. That's true because final speed of center of mass it's not changing during collision, and it must be same as before collision, and it was equal half of the speed of the first ball. This is true, and this is not correct answer. E. The balls can't both be at rest after the collision. That's true because a center of mass is moving, and both or one of them must move. So that's correct, and means that this is not correct answer. And we have correct answer is B.